In the heart of the Amazon jungle, where the thick layers of leaves swallowed the sunlight and the air buzzed with the sounds of unseen creatures, a terrifying ordeal was unfolding. 9-year-old Lucia, a small, brave girl with deep brown eyes and a head full of curly black hair, had been abducted by a group of ruthless men. She and her family had come to visit the jungle with a research team, but one night, while she was wandering too far from the camp, the men had snatched her away. They were poachers, dangerous criminals who had no respect for life, only greed for what they could take from the jungle. They dragged Lucia through the undergrowth, their whispers sharp as knives. She didn't cry, she knew it wouldn't help. But deep inside, she was terrified. Then, as the men made camp near a river, something changed. The jungle, always alive with sound, grew unnaturally silent. A heavy breath, deep and rumbling like distant thunder, echoed through the trees. The poachers tensed. One reached for his rifle. But it was already too late. From the shadows emerged a massive, hulking figure. At least 10 feet tall, covered in thick, black fur, with arms like tree trunks and glowing amber eyes, it was a beast of legend, spoken of in whispers by the indigenous tribes. Some called him Ogadio the Silver, the guardian of the jungle. Others feared him as a ghostly creature that prowled the night. But tonight, he had come for Lucia. The poachers barely had time to scream before the massive ape lunged. He moved with unnatural speed, grabbing one man and hurling him against a tree. Another tried to shoot, but the beast swatted the gun away and lifted him like a rag doll, throwing him into the river. The remaining poachers ran for their lives, crashing through the jungle in blind terror. Lucia, frozen in fear, stared up at the beast. Its glowing eyes locked onto hers, and for a moment, she thought it would strike her down, too. But then, it knelt. Slowly, the giant ape extended a massive hand, palm up. It did not speak, but Lucia understood. With trembling fingers, she reached out, placing her tiny hand in the beast's. Its fingers curled gently around her, warm and protective. And just like that, she was safe. The creature carried Lucia through the jungle, cradling her carefully against its chest. The thick fur was surprisingly soft, and she could feel the powerful heartbeat beneath. Though she should have been afraid, a strange sense of comfort settled over her. Days passed. The beast, whom she decided to call Negro for his dark fur, became her protector. When jaguars lurked in the shadows, Negro growled a warning, sending them slinking away. When the rain fell in heavy sheets, he built a shelter of leaves and held her close to keep her warm. When Lucia grew hungry, he found fruits, nuts, and even cracked open coconuts with his powerful hands, offering her sweet water. And at night, when the jungle whispered with unseen dangers, Negro sat watch, his golden eyes never closing. Lucia, who had once felt so small and helpless, now felt invincible with the mighty ape by her side. Weeks passed, and though she felt safe, Lucia longed for home. One evening, as they wandered near a great waterfall, she heard a sound that made her heart leap. Her family. The search party had finally found her. Tears filled Lucia's eyes as she turned to Negro. He stared at her, silent as always. Did he understand that she had to leave? Slowly, she reached up, wrapping her arms around his massive neck. "Thank you," she whispered. "You saved me." Negro let out a deep rumble, something almost like a purr. Then, before she could say another word, he stepped back, melting into the shadows of the jungle. By the time the rescuers arrived, he was gone. Lucia was safe. But she knew, deep in her heart, that somewhere in the jungle, her guardian still watched over her. And if she ever needed him again, he would come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more captivating tales from Esther's Folktale.